It all started with fireworks and ended with me nearly homeless. 1 million in the bank. Thriving career. A future so bright I couldn't even see the edge of it. And then boom. One by one everything exploded. And when I finally turned to the people I had carried on my back for years, they vanished. But I didn't stay down. No. What came next was a rebirth they never saw coming. If you've ever been betrayed by the very people you once helped, if you've ever hit rock bottom and clawed your way back, this story is for you. Hit that like button, subscribe and settle in. Because this isn't just a fall from grace story. It's a comeback. In 2023, I was untouchable. A top-tier software developer at one of the most robust startups in the region. My bank account, sitting pretty at over $1 million. I had crypto assets lined up, a career I loved, and respect in the tech community. But what people didn't see was the cost. I was running on 3 hours of sleep max. My nerves were fried. Burnout. That's an understatement. I was disintegrating. So in early 2024, when the company began cutting staff, I wasn't even mad when I was let go. In fact, I was relieved. I thought, perfect. I'll take a break, rest, and jump right back in. The industry knows me. I'll be fine. That was my first miscalculation. I didn't just take a break. I took a sabbatical. I needed it. My health was in shambles, and mentally I was unraveling. What I didn't expect was how fast the industry would change, or how quickly the safety net I had worked so hard to build would vanish. But here's where it gets complicated. I wasn't just living for myself. I was the eldest son, the success story, the one who made it. My parents, retired. My sister, financially ruined. My older brother, mugged and left with serious injuries. And my younger brother, desperate to leave for the Gulf to find work. Home, our water system was failing. My parents couldn't fetch water anymore. Every problem came back to me. And I didn't hesitate. I poured money into my family, helped pay hospital bills, funded travel visas, covered household upgrades. All while my crypto portfolio quietly bled value, thanks to geopolitical shakeups and a faltering market. I told myself, it's okay. I'm helping my family. I'll bounce back soon. But soon never came. The job market didn't want me. My skills, outdated. My experience, too senior. Every rejection chipped away at my confidence. So I pivoted, took the last of my savings and launched an agency. Hired a business coach, designed a brand, gave it everything. That was mistake number 2. The agency flopped. Hard. No clients, no cash flow. I burned through what little money I had left trying to stay afloat, and still kept sending money back home. Because that's what you do for the people you love, right? I told myself, I've got people. They'll help me when I need it. Oh, how wrong I was. Now we hit the part that still makes my stomach turn. Rent was due in 5 days. I had $10K to my name. My fridge was half empty. The walls of my once high-rise life were closing in. Picked up the phone. One by one I called every person I'd ever helped. Every friend I'd loaned thousands to. Every mentee I'd guided through job interviews, taught to code, connected with opportunities. One had the nerve to laugh and say, "Bro, adulting is expensive. Let's catch a drink when things calm down." Drink. I couldn't afford milk. Another, who I had mentored for over a year and even got him his first job, said he was tight right now. This man had sat on weekly calls with me. Calls I gave freely during my busiest moments. I wasn't even asking for 100K. I was asking for 10. That's when it hit me. I was never their lifeline. Just a stepping stone. I won't lie. I spiraled. For a day, maybe 2. Slept on the floor. Let the roaches crawl over my dreams. But then, something inside me snapped. Not in a way that broke me, but in a way that rebuilt me. I remembered who the hell I was. I wasn't some sob story. I was a survivor. A strategist. Tech genius. So I took the last bit of cash I had. And made a decision. I built a website ad. A clean, professional showcase of what I could offer. Web design, branding, custom development. Posted it everywhere. Facebook, WhatsApp groups, Reddit, freelance forums. I offered discounts, bundled packages, even free demos. I worked around the clock. And slowly, clicks started coming in. 1 turned into 3. Then 5. Then 10. Small jobs, sure. But each one paid for my next day of rent, my next meal, and more importantly, my confidence. A month in, I got an offer from a mid-sized agency abroad. Remote contract. Decent pay. They said my designs had a sharpness you don't see often. I signed the dotted line. I was back in the game. 2 months later, I was fully booked. The same people who ignored my calls. Now asking if I could review their portfolios or recommend them to clients. One even had the gall to say, "Bro, you're lucky things worked out." Lucky. No, I wasn't lucky. I was resilient. Let me tell you the sweet part. That guy who I mentored, the one who couldn't spare 10K, he got laid off. Messaged me frantically. Said he remembered I was great at interviews. Asked if I could coach him again. I replied with one word. Sorry. The guy I loaned 20K to. He DM'd me about a new crypto group he wanted to invest in. Said he'd loop me in if I helped him build the landing page. I didn't respond. Because I don't burn bridges. I just remove my name from the foundation. Here's what I learned. Not everyone you lift will lift you back. And that's okay. Because the real ones, they show up without being asked. And sometimes, hitting rock bottom isn't the end. It's the beginning of building something no one can ever take from you again. If this story hit home, drop a like. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if everyone you helped disappeared when you needed them most? And if you're hungry for more real stories of karma, comeback, and cold justice, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started.